Here I'm going to show you how we can prepare a milestone plan. Why do you need a milestone plan? You have a milestone plan because it gives you an information about when you have to do something and what you have to do. What do we mean by a milestone? A milestone is something which is a key decision point or when a piece of work has been completed. So for example, if you hand in an essay, that's a milestone. So the first thing that we actually need to do is to bring up the actual dates that we've got already, and you'll notice that I've called it key milestones, for the SSI and Music and Society. To complete it, what we do is we can see here 27th of January 2010, hand in the Music and Society essay. What we've got here is task number, don't need to worry about that for the moment. Activity, that's what we actually have to do. Deliverable, that's what we have to achieve, that's the decision or the product that we're expecting. So for example, essay handed in. Status is just something that we can control as we go forward. The start date, and that means the latest start date that you can do something. And the end date is the final deadline, if you like. Who is responsible really is where you've got more than one person on a particular project, but obviously for the SSI, there's only really yourself and any notes that you might have. So working on the Stephen Covey thing about start with the end in mind, let's reverse engineer where we are. So what we do is we know that on the 27th of January 2010, we need to complete the, what's the milestone there? It's hand in essay. An activity, write essay. So that tells you what you have to do, what you need to achieve, when you need to achieve it by. Working backwards then, realistically, it'll probably take you about a week to do. Of course, it's the 27th of January, not the 27th of October. So if we bring up calendar, which I think we might have open already, here we go. If I go from September, October, November, December, January, so 27th of January is the Wednesday, so a week before that is the 20th. So our start date then, the latest start date, given that we think it will take us 1 week, is 20.01.2010. Okay, so in order to write the essay, what do we need to have done? Well, we also need to have prepared our presentations. Our presentations from here, from the 5th of January through to the 26th to the 27th of January, we're going to have individual presentations. So if we work on the basis that we might have to do ours first, we would put 5th 01 2010. And the start date, how long will it take us to prepare? So there, do presentation. And obviously the activity is prepare the presentation. So our start date, we probably want to work on, again, at least a week before to do that. So going back from the 5th, that actually takes us to December. Now, seriously, are we going to start it then? Probably not, over the Christmas period. So if we work back that week is wasted, if you like, for Christmas, then really we probably need to start something like the 16th of December. Now, in order to prepare the presentation, what do we need to have done? Well, looking back, we need to have written our conclusions, and we need to have worked out our results rather. So our next assignment is the 24th, 25th of November, so we need to pop that in. And the milestone there is to do the conclusions. Well, basically what you do is you transfer all of the information from there into something like a milestone plan. Again, this is on Excel, but it can just as easily be done on a single piece of paper or typewritten up on a table on Word or something along those lines. Rather than going through laboriously each one, I'll actually show you an example. So working on the same basis, we'd say the target date is the 27th of January 2010. We have to have the essay done. We write the essay, and here we prepare the presentation, which has got to be done by the 5th of January. We start on the 16th of December. We also need to do an analysis of results and the conclusions. Here I call it analysis of results, but it's also the conclusions. So those need to be completed before, obviously, we can prepare the presentation. So the end date for that is the start date for the prepare presentation. So we need to finish all of our conclusions and results by the 16th of December. And again, working back, it will probably take a week, 2 weeks, something like that to do that. So I've just put in the figure 25th of the 11th, 2009. 24th of the 11th, results obtained. So as you can see, what I'm doing in each of these cases is working backwards. So having got the results, how do we get the results? The results need to be put together in that period of time. Before that, we need to complete the survey. We need to send out the survey. We need to have completed our questions. We need to have prepared the survey. And we need to have registered for SurveyMonkey. SurveyMonkey.com I will talk to you about in a separate file. So interviews held with key professionals. This is where we actually, again, this is all about getting primary research at this stage. So one of the key things that we actually need to do is interview key professionals who are relevant to our particular SSI. So for example, interviews held with key professionals, really realistically we need to have finished those by the 24th of the 11th. So working backwards then, as you can see, having worked out that we actually need to ask key professionals, we also need to write up the choice of topic. That end date, the hand date has got to be handed in, is the 6th of October. The start date is the 1st of October. So the topic needs to be written up within a week. Hopefully you will have already started to look at getting primary research sources, and that should have been from the 15th of the 9th, so that's through interview, survey, etc. And also hopefully you will have started on your secondary research, that is, looking at the internet, reading books, journals, all those kind of things. So the end date for that again is the 24th of November, but again we need to have started doing that, and we need to be aware of what secondary sources we're going to be using in order to write up our choice of topic. We also need to have honed down our topic, so that really needs to be done realistically by the 30th of September in order to spend time actually writing up the choice of topic. That's all I'm going to say for the moment. That's just an example of how you can use a milestone. In essence, what you're doing is saying, this is what you've got to do, this is what you have to deliver, and this is your start date and your end date. And you can put down, for example, status, choice of topic. You might have already chosen your topic, so you can say done. Okay, that's it for now.